Money can attract women, but it doesn't always make them desire you. A rich guy might have women around, but that doesn't mean they're obsessed with him. A lot of those women are there for the lifestyle, the perks, or just the security. But the guy who truly gets inside a woman's head, the one she craves, thinks about, and can't resist, he's not always the richest guy in the room. There's a type of man that women chase on instinct, not because of his bank account, but because of the way he carries himself. This guy doesn't need millions, doesn't need clout, and doesn't need to impress anyone. And yet he gets attention from women in any league. What's his secret? Let's break it down. 1. He's unbothered, and that drives women crazy. Most guys fumble with women because they care too much. They overthink texts, freak out over mixed signals, and chase like their life depends on it. Meanwhile, the guy women actually want, he's too busy living to care. This doesn't mean he's rude or cold. It means he's focused on himself first. He doesn't need constant validation, he doesn't overreact to a woman pulling back, and he definitely doesn't beg for attention. That detached confidence makes women want him even more, because nothing is more attractive than a man who knows his worth and refuses to chase. 2. He has a mission, and women want to be part of it. This guy isn't just floating through life. He has purpose. He's working towards something, building something, and his ambition is contagious. Women aren't just attracted to success, they're attracted to the energy of a man who's on a mission. He doesn't make women the center of his world, and that's exactly why they want to be in it. His focus, drive, and passion create a gravitational pull. They don't want to distract him, they want to be part of the journey. And that's the difference between the guy who gets chased and the guy who gets ignored. 3. He's well-groomed and stylish. Here's the thing. You don't have to be a model to be attractive. But looking put together, smelling good, and dressing with purpose, that's a game changer. This guy takes care of himself, not for women, but because he values himself. And that confidence shows. His clean haircut, fresh scent, and well-fitted clothes make women notice him before he even speaks. It's not about being flashy, it's about carrying yourself like a man who respects himself. 4. He's socially intelligent. A man who can navigate any social situation is unstoppable. He knows how to talk to anyone, keep a conversation going, and make people feel comfortable. He's not awkward, he's not trying too hard, he just gets it. Women are naturally drawn to men who have charisma and presence. He's the guy who makes a room feel lighter when he walks in, who can crack a joke without forcing it, and who can read the vibe without being weird. And trust me, that kind of energy is rare. 5. He's hard to get because his time is valuable. Women aren't chasing guys who are too available. The guy they want, he has things to do. He's busy building, improving, and enjoying life. His time isn't something he just gives away for free. This doesn't mean he plays games. It means he's selective. He doesn't drop everything for a woman he barely knows. And because of that, she wants him even more. Scarcity creates value, and a man who values himself automatically becomes more attractive. 6. He has an edge. Nobody's saying to be a jerk, but let's be real. Pure nice guy energy is not attractive. Women don't chase men who seek approval, avoid conflict, and agree with everything she says. That's boring. The men who stand out have an edge, a sense of unpredictability, a little mystery, a mindset that says, I don't need you to like me. Women are drawn to men who have boundaries, stand their ground, and keep them on their toes. A guy who challenges them in a fun, confident way is way more attractive than one who just plays it safe. 7. He has a strong presence. Ever notice how some men walk into a room and immediately command attention, even without saying anything? That's because their energy does the talking. They walk with confidence, make eye contact, and own their space. This isn't about being the loudest guy in the room. It's about being the one who naturally draws attention. Women notice a man who moves with certainty, speaks deliberately, and doesn't fidget or shrink himself down. Presence is about how you carry yourself, and trust me, women feel it instantly. 8. He's emotionally stable. In a world full of emotional train wrecks, a man who's grounded and stable is a rare find. Women don't want a guy who loses control when things go wrong, who gets overly jealous, or who spirals into insecurity. They want a man who can handle himself no matter what. Being emotionally stable means you don't let small things shake you. You're not blowing up her phone over a late reply. You're not overreacting to her mood swings. You move with calm certainty. And that kind of energy makes women feel safe, and safety is one of the most attractive things you can offer. 9. He has standards because scarcity creates value. Most guys will accept any attention they can get. They'll chase, settle, and act grateful just to be in a woman's life. Meanwhile, the men women chase, they have options. They don't entertain just anyone, and they're not afraid to walk away from low effort. A man who has standards, who doesn't tolerate disrespect, who expects quality behavior, and who isn't impressed by just looks alone, automatically becomes more attractive. Women are wired to value what's scarce. If you treat yourself like a prize, she'll start seeing you as one. 10. He's not trying to impress anyone. The second a guy tries too hard to impress a woman, she loses interest. The men who actually get chased, they don't care if a woman likes them or not. They're cool, confident, and completely unfazed whether she stays or goes. This isn't about arrogance, it's about not seeking approval. Women are naturally drawn to men who already believe in their own value. When you stop trying to prove yourself and just exist in your power, women notice. And more often than not, that's when they start chasing.